I was about 5 years old when my mother at the post office. I saw a Marine go by in dress blues.
And that was the moment Larry Lucas knew he wanted to be a Marine.
So my mother got frantic because she couldn't find me. When she did find me, I was sitting on the desk of the staff sergeant, and he says, this guy's a little young yet to apply, but if he'll come back in 15 years, we'll sign him right up.
Larry enlisted in '67, and by early 1969, he was part of the 5th Marines 2nd Battalion deployed to Vietnam in an area just south of Da Nang.
They needed grunts.
Larry spent many nights going out to ambush enemy patrols in close combat.
We were going down a trail like led to a canal, and they waited till we all got to the canal going, oh gee, water, gee, how are we going to cross this? Oh, we all bunched up, and then they opened up on us and ambushed, and you didn't know where it was coming from. I don't like to talk about guys that were killed and stuff, but we had some KIAs.
But Larry's duty would be cut short due to asthma. When his service ended, he found the chance to serve again 1 year later with the Oakland Police Department.
Man, if I could still be there writing tickets, I'd still be there. And they used to pay me to do the job.
He wore the badge for nearly 3 decades. Larry was on duty during the Bay Area earthquake of 1989.
Everything started shaking. I looked outside and the street lamps going back and forth. And everybody report to work. Sure enough, as soon as we get there, jump on the bike, get out Cypress Structure, and then from there, trying to help the fire department, traffic control, crowd control.
And later during the Oakland firestorm of '91 that destroyed more than 3,000 homes.
And we had a lot of officers who lived in the hills, and they lost everything.
Larry also spent time doing community events as part of the motorcycle drill team, always seeming to stand out. He also stood up and served in the Air Force Reserves for more than 20 years, including volunteering to help troops deploy from Travis Air Force Base during Desert Storm.
We had a bunch of Marine reservists out of San Jose, and all these guys were all muscular, but they were little guys, And so I'd go on, oh, what, the Marine Corps hire a bunch of munchkins now? What is this, And they were kind of, hey, Air Force guy, hey, you zoomy buzz off on this now. We're Marines. And I go, hey, I was a Marine before you guys were born, I said, I'm happy to see you, and I'm going to work with you.
Everyone in his Southwest Bakersfield neighborhood knows that a Marine lives here. Due to his health issues, though, Larry hasn't been able to keep up with his garden.
Doing good. I wish. How are you?
Good.
Jose Valenzuela, owner of Jay's Garden Works, selected Larry and his wife Gloria as our first landscaping makeover recipients. His crew clearing out old brush, trimming up the front and the back, planting some new trees and bushes, and even installing some lights.
And I said, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that my husband was going to be very, very surprised.
Very surprised.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the only surprise for this old Marine. After a lifetime of health-related issues while answering the call to serve, Larry learned he had a new fight. Doctors running tests earlier this week due to fatigue discovered a mass on his lower esophagus where it connects to the stomach.
Then they go, yeah, it's cancer. It's stage 4. It's metastasized. We see it in your liver now. It's in your chest. It's in your lymph nodes.
And in true Marine Corps fashion, Larry says he plans to meet this battle head on, no matter what the outcome.
He's a fighter. He's a strong man.
Yeah.
Strong man, great provider.
Marines are not known for raising a white flag, pal.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've had a good life. I got no complaints. I took care of my business just like a Boy Scout. I always kind of prepare for the worst and hope for the best. I couldn't have a better son taking care of me or a better wife. So even though the end is close, and I know that, I don't have any regrets. And if I show a typical Marine, show a brave front, courageous calm, get through it, show them what you're made of, you'll be all right. I just, man,
we're glad.
Thank you.
We're glad that we're making it happen for you.
Well,
that's all we care about.
I certainly appreciate it.